Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this, our summer launch here at Widdop & Co. for our brand new range of just over 500 items that we are launching today for the first time in the Widdop & Co. portfolio, and for the first time ever us doing a summer launch. In fact, the first time ever doing a launch event like this in our showrooms here live in Manchester, on our social media channels. Hello everybody, and across Zoom. Welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for taking the time out of what I'm sure is a very busy day to either watch us live or watch us back on all of our channels as we go forward with a whole new process of launching product in this company in the future. Widdop is, as you know, famous for launching new products in this industry. We have been delivering 2,500 new lines every single year for years and years gone by. Going forward, our plan is to do it in 4 stages, split into a spring, a summer, an autumn and a winter launch. In doing so, we will split up our range to make sure that the right new products are coming out at the right times for the right events of the year. All of our pre-sell of Christmas, Halloween and other seasonal occasions will be launched ahead of the season in which they are required to be delivered. But what this means for you, our important retail customers, is that when we go live with a new launch, including the 500 plus items that you're going to see today, we are 80% in stock at the time of launch and ready to start delivering. All of these new items that you'll see across many of our brands are available now, and you can find them from today on our website, promoted on our social media channels and via our sales tool and sales representatives. If you want to find out more about any of them, get in touch with us. Find us now on our website at www.widdop.co.uk, by getting in touch with our sales team via sales@widdop.co.uk, messaging us on our social media channels including LinkedIn, or by giving us a call in the old-fashioned way on 0161 688 1226. We are here Monday to Friday, but 24 hours a day typically, to answer your queries, answer your questions, and for you to get information from us about all of these new launches. We're going to cover today 13 key new launches in our portfolio this summer. Ordinarily, when we launch at Spring Fair, we're launching all the new product for the whole of the spring and summer season. Given we're no longer doing that, some of you who came to Spring Fair will have seen these key launches before, but you importantly won't have been able to order them until right now. So we will get started, and we're going to start with probably the biggest event, the most important event, the thing that everyone's talking about this season, which is the launch of our King Charles Coronation Collection. This is not the first time we've done an event related to a royal ceremony or event, and it is, given our work on Queen Elizabeth II's memorial range last year, this is the first time we've ever done a coronation collection along with everybody else in our country. We are thrilled that not only have we got a whole new collection of product here for the coronation, and it is unlike anything else that's in our industry right now, it is also the first time we have used our Now or Never Studios production facility to create product ourselves here in the UK, 100% made in the UK on some of these items, to give you, our retailers, not only a point of difference, but just-in-time availability. We are producing thousands of items now here in our facility in Manchester every day, not only in the King Charles range, but under the Now or Never Studios brand that you're going to find out more about later. We were thrilled at this opportunity to not only launch in a soft way our Now or Never Studios brand, but it also gave us a chance to celebrate this incredibly important event in the UK's history on the 6th of May with a great collection of diverse products. We are not just using one technique in our Now or Never Studios collection, but multiple techniques to ensure that we have a very diverse portfolio of product that is unlike anyone else in our trade for this event. In addition, because the actual logo for the coronation was launched and released so late by the Lord Chamberlain's office, we are actually probably the only company in the UK able to use that logo on this diverse collection of products and have it available to ship immediately from right now as we launch today. So, thankful to King Charles here, we have a brilliant selection of photographic items, along with our own internally designed logos and graphics related to the Union Jack that covers such a diverse portfolio of product. From pens, which are engraved and emblazoned with gold for the King Charles anniversary, along with the logo on the lid of the box, to beautiful bone china trinket boxes that are sourced and made here in the UK. Our candles and home fragrance items in this collection are also made in-house and engraved on the lid with this wonderful logo that was created here, and these are 100% UK manufactured candles with a soy blend of wax, so they're lovely quality as well. This collection covers pick-up giftable items from Christmas decorations, and in fact the hanging Christmas decoration has proven to be our most popular item in this so far. But in addition to that, we have some really great new items that we haven't had in our portfolio before, such as jigsaw puzzles, which we fully print here in-house, and they come with a fantastic gift box that can be branded as well. And of course, tea towels, something we've been longing for in our portfolio for a number of years, but that we're now able to manufacture here using 100% UK made stock. The teddy bears, which are a great pickup item at £10 retail, come with these lovely sweaters. They are 28 centimetre tall with a really soft plush fabric, and they're a lovely quality product to commemorate this special occasion. For those of you who co-pack items and make gift sets, the tins are a really great pickup gift that you can pack full of biscuits for the coronation sold by other people, as well as commemorative items that you're selling in your shop as little gift sets for this event. As with all of our new launches that you'll see today, we have a vast collection of marketing materials available to promote them, both for you to find out more information, but also for your customers to take home and find out more about these as well. Whether that's mood shots or graphic images, which you can download on our website or contact us via marketing@widup.co.uk, you can get hold of all of this imagery, all of this portfolio of everything from our sizzle flyers like this, to videos, Instagram posts, posters and other content that is available right now across most of our brands. So, the King Charles collection is available now. We are limited in stock because we are making it here, and we also have only a certain number of hours in the day to produce it, but it is available now. You can order it now, and we're delivering throughout April for most of these items until they are sold out. So we'll move on to our second collection, which brings us into the wonderful world of sentiment. We're here in our first of 4 showrooms in the Widup & Co building here, and this showroom is for our Sentiment product. Sentiment represents 40% of Widup & Co sales, and in that respect we're thrilled to be able to continually refresh this collection and add new items according to the brands and the trends and the occasions that are being celebrated at retail. The first of the collections I want to talk about today is our Love Story wedding collection. Wedding sales during COVID dropped off a cliff, as you would expect. However, now, this year and last year, we're seeing a 42% increase year on year in wedding sales. This area represents for us well over £5 million in retail. We cover everything from shabby chic to classic timeless gifts and collectibles for a wedding day, as well as the things you might need to set up the event itself. Our senior brand manager in this area is Lucy. She's been working on Sentiment and wedding and baby and other items in our range for what? 5 minutes?
16 plus years.
Yeah.
So we're kind of starting to see what works and what doesn't work for us. So Love Story is our wedding collection, and it's primarily focused towards the DIY barn outdoor wedding. And this season we've taken the eucalyptus trend, which is coming in from weddings across the past year or so. And eucalyptus is a really interesting one where it's we've seen a lot of couples embrace greenery as like a cheaper alternative to room setting. So it's not only the aesthetic, but it's quite a cost-effective way of decorating tabletops, making bouquets, even confetti, and the wedding venue in general. So I've worked very closely with Anna from our design team, and we've pulled the eucalyptus in through really soft, beautiful watercolour prints on the photo frames and across the plaques, and also in faux foliage as well. And this detail is a really nice element to add a point of difference and a bit more uniqueness to it. So just to talk you through the range, up at the top here we've got our wall plaques, which include wreaths, heart-shaped plaques. So this is something that can be used to dress the wedding venue, but also it's a home item as well. You know, happily display this in your home after the event. We've got plaques such as little mental plaques here. So these have got a really lovely quality to them, including the metal across the top of it, and a really beautiful phrase that is something that reminds you of the wedding after the event is past. One of my particular favourites is the little glass jars here. So we've added some really lovely detail on them, so the velvet ribbon, and then with the leaves in it as well. So this adds a lot of value for money. It's a real point of difference, and also it feels really a lovely value for money gift as well. And then just finally, the last piece that I'm really excited about is our CDU stand here. So this is a heart-shaped CDU stand. It comes with all 42 plaques on it, 6 of each of the 7 designs, so a really key price point. But also when you're setting up your wedding collection for the season coming, you're refreshing your display, this creates a really key focal point and allows the customers to stop as they walk into your shop. I'm really proud of this collection and I'm really excited to see how it goes. We've had a really nice reaction at the NEC to it, so excited to see what happens.
Yeah, and as Lucy said, you know, sentiment stuff for us remains the heart of really now every brand that we're developing at Widup. And as we built this collection and we're building out all of our collections going forward, we're using that Now and Never Studios portfolio of blanks, as well as providing options for personalisation, both for you to do yourselves in your shop, as well as for the consumer to do themselves on these products going forward. So we will move on in a second to our baby collections. Baby for us represents the biggest collection of sentiment product that we have in our portfolio. It is over £10 million at retail, and like wedding, we create product for all of the price points and all of the occasions. In here, in our baby portfolio, we have our Bambino brand, which represents the #1 and most significant brand in the whole of our business actually. But inside our celebrations portfolio, we also have very many other options for baby gifting. For that age group of 0 to 3, where price point is really important, and where lovely giftability and quality and timeless collectability is really at the heart of everything we create. In the same way that Love Story represents our shabby chic wedding collection, Petit Cherie represents our shabby chic baby collection. And in that respect, Lou, do you want to talk us through some of the new stuff?
So Petit Cherie, we call it under our baby collection, but really it covers toddler and child as well. So this covers a whole little nursery section. This is our natural nursery theme and incorporates a lot of inspirational quotes and soft colourways, which all kind of mix and match together. So for this season, we've been inspired by the micro trend of sea life, sea creatures, and looking after our oceans. Parents are very conscious of things like plastic-free oceans, documentaries that have been released recently, how important it is to protect our seas. So it's something that they're really focused on when buying for their children's nurseries and little rooms. Also, young children are continually fascinated by the seaside and creatures that are there. So working with Lottie, who's one of our designers, we've tried to create our own cast of bespoke characters. They've all got really cute faces, well I think they're really cute. And names as well. And I think the idea is that we create a fun learning environment for children as well. So starting with some of the items on the wall, Stephen, if you wouldn't mind pulling a few bits. But we have octopus plaques that rotate, have a face on one side, a little phrase on the other, so you can mix and match up your nursery. We've also got the letters and the number plaques, which add an element of educational and learning into the nursery. I think also it's very easy, recognisable characters as well that children really love. The idea with mixing up the shapes is that we can create a really beautiful gallery wall as well. So then going on to some of our staples in Petit Cherie, the whale money bank. We've done really well with money banks. Everyone loves the fact it's got the reveal of the money inside there. So this is another little character to add to our host of money bank characters. And then my personal favourite is this little crab. I mean, who doesn't love a crab?
Go on, what's his name?
Stuart, because he's a fun-loving guy. Don't worry, be happy. So again, it's not just baby-led, it's characters that, you know, can grow with a child as well. We've also invested quite a bit of time into creating our 3D collectibles. These are really beautiful, the finishes are really good quality, they're all hand painted and they're really soft colours, just add that real value to them. So this this is one of a really lovely item here. Stephen, if you could lift that up. I'm scared of dropping some of these items. But this is a little stacking set. So you've got your first tooth, first cull, keepsakes, and it just adds a bit of fun, and that's what we're about in Patisserie. One final piece in the collection just to point out, because it's a really good line, is a keepsake box gift set. So normally your keepsake boxes would come empty, but this comes with a rainbow hanger, a little hanging plat and a scan frame. So although it's a slightly higher price point, actually together it makes a really lovely complete set, so you can see there. So this again had a really good response at the preview at the Spring Fair, and I think although we're just adding small pieces in, it really revitalises the display and the range within store. Thank you.
Yeah, one of the things that Lucy talked about there is our collectability and the way in which we craft our 3D items. You may or may not know this already, but Widup has a portfolio of well over 300 factories around the world. Over this last 4 years, since we were last in China in fact, we've spent a lot of time and energy both moving our portfolio of factories back closer to home and kind of alleviating our reliance on China as a business. In doing so, we have now got factories all over Europe, the Middle East and India, which have taken away some of that capacity and allowed us to create a whole new portfolio of products and effects that we weren't able to before. One of the things we were adamant to do today in having this webinar live in our showroom was to show you the size, the scale and the visitability of these showrooms for our customers. And in doing so, we hope to get you to come and visit us. If you came here when this showroom in particular that we're stood in opened in around about 1998, it would have been packed full of polyresin figurines, which was our #1 category at the time. As a result, for over 40 years now, we've been building a portfolio of sculptors and collectible crafting creators really that can make product like this with the quality that we have uniquely, that we're able to put into brands and ranges like Patisserie, but that also we're able to move on and include in a whole new portfolio of licensed products. So in that respect, I want to talk to you a little bit now about licenses. Licenses have been part of the Widup portfolio for a long time. We've had licenses in our range since the 1980s, in fact, working with Disney as one of their first licensees in the UK. Now, licenses represent well over 15% of our company sales. In that respect, they're a hugely important part of what we do, and we're able to develop more product with all of our licenses in mind and using some of these great new factories and skills. The first of which we want to talk about today, firstly welcoming Katie, who's our design manager, is our Disney portfolio. Disney is a hugely important brand for us now, representing on its own over 10% of our sales and the source of many bespoke development projects for our customers. Which brings another point. Everything you see here in our showrooms today is a tool, an item that we are using as part of our 35 brand portfolio of our own products and development that's all stocked here and in our distribution centre. However, for our national account retailers, our international customers, and all of you who are able to buy upwards of say 30, 40, 50 pieces of product, we're able to develop bespoke and exclusive items specifically to your brief that may be based on some of the items you see here. We do bespoke collections for everybody at the premium level, such as the White Company, all the way down to value retailers and discounters as well, who are looking for a more price point driven, value driven product and material potentially in what they are using. In that respect, Katie, let's talk about Disney for a second. This year may be our 140th birthday, but it is also a hugely important milestone for the #1 brand in the world, and that is Disney. So Katie, tell us about Disney 100.
Yeah, so we've been really privileged to team up with Disney on this range. We've worked really closely with them to ensure that we're developing products that are in line with their brief for the Centurion year. So we started working on this probably 12 months ago now, so it's been like a really long development process, but one that we're really proud of. The main brief from Disney was that they really wanted to reflect the heritage of the brand. They really wanted to reflect the values, the quality of the products, and the storytelling elements that are so core to their business and brand. So we've developed 2 different launches of product that we're displaying today. So half of the SKUs are for Christmas, so about 35 SKUs for Christmas, and 35 of the SKUs we're launching for summer. So Stephen is holding one of our mugs, which we're really proud of. So within the mugs, we've got 2 different options. So we've got the straight-sided mug, and there's 3 of those, and they all have multiple characters on them. So if you don't want to over-skew the range, these are probably the best options for you. So they've got really beautiful illustrations on there, really lovely sentiment that's core to the brand, and then the Disney 100 logo on the inside. We've made sure that they're really special designs, so they're keepsakes. They're not just like a commodity product like you'll see in the rest of the market. Everything that we've done for Disney 100 is really as premium and as special as possible, and all of the products come in really beautiful special gift boxes, like white and silver, and some holographic finishes as well. So for example, like the shape of this mug is a really special one, and it's one that we've used just for this project and we won't use again, just to make sure that the customers have something like with a really special and limited edition feel. All of the mugs have the character artwork on, and they have a really beautiful quote that relates to the character, and then silver foiling for the logo as well. We want to make sure that these are like Disney fans' perfect product, and that they have a reason to buy, and we're really proud of these. And then we also have, in line with the mugs, some really beautiful plaques, and like I said, we would potentially normally do plaques in an MDF finish or something different, but to be in line with the brand message of Disney 100, we've made these in a really beautiful ceramic finish. They're all the shapes cutouts which are in line with kind of like the character. So for example, the one Stephen's got is the Buzz Lightyear, so it's sort of the rocket shape. The Aloha Stitch one is the palm leaf, and they've all got really beautiful velvet ribbons, and then a Disney 100 tag as well. And all of the Disney 100 products, they're only for sale this year, so it's kind of like a buy it now kind of product. Just selling for this year, which is really exciting, and gives something a bit more limited edition. We also have some really beautiful resin money banks, so I think our customers will know us for our resin figurines. I like to say that we're a specialist definitely in this area, and for the Disney 100, in line with kind of like the brand and what they wanted to achieve, we've sculpted these ones especially, and then had them painted in these really beautiful finishes with the matte white and the silver, which again is a point of difference from what we usually have, and these will just be for the Disney 100 year. And yeah, I think they're very beautiful. And then onto some Christmas products. So we have the sets of 4, so they're really beautiful holographic finishes, and the idea of the holographic and the platinum is that it's kind of a reflection of the past of the Disney brand and how they've kind of their journey through the different ages. So again, we've got character driven. The sets of 4 are all kind of, we've got the princess set, we've got the classic character set, and then we've got the pairs of character set, and they've all got really beautiful finishes. So the bead details that kind of correlates to the character, the Disney 100 ribbon, and the Disney 100 tag. And then we've got single ceramic baubles again, so if your customers prefer shopping by character rather than by franchise, they can buy those, and again, these come in a really beautiful gift box. We've used like the really beautiful sketched classic artwork, and a really beautiful tagline on there, some editorial which aligns with the character. So yeah, that's Disney 100. Oh, these ones, sorry, yeah. So then we also have the colourful characters. So these ones are lovely. So a big part of the Disney brief was like the storytelling element. So these baubles are glass, and they come individually packaged. They've got the character artwork on the front and then a holographic on the back. And then inside, the filling of each bauble relates to the character inside, which is really sweet and a really nice extra selling point for the customers and the Disney fans.
Great. So Disney for us has about 20 collections in it at Widup. It's now held and looked after by several of our brand managers, and in that respect we cover everything from Disney home and garden items to Christmas decorations. But one of our staple characters that's been key to everything we've done in Disney for a number of years now is Winnie the Pooh, and we have a brand new Winnie the Pooh collection this spring which Katie's been working on with the team. Want to talk about this one?
Yeah. So this is one that I've worked on with Lottie, who's one of our really talented designers. So we've previously had a really successful Winnie the Pooh range. We've had two actually. So one is like the heritage Winnie, and one is the Christopher Robin story. And we obviously want to make sure that we're keeping up and making sure that our product ranges aren't looking dated. So this is a refresh, baby-focused products, really leaning on the classic, beautiful illustrations, and then the really sweet editorial and sentiment, and the kind of like personalities and interactions between the different characters. We've really tried to elevate like our product formats this year. Like that's been a huge focus. So for example, the keepsake boxes are always our best sellers. But this year, instead of just doing our standard keepsake box, we've looked at different options. So the one Stephen's holding's got really sweet little matchbox size inserts with the first tooth, the first curl. It's got really beautiful copper foiling on there, and the lovely illustrations again. And then this larger option is a great gift for like a newborn baby, or even a first birthday present for a baby, or one that you want to buy for yourself, keepsake. So there's again the little matchboxes in here with the copper foiling. There's a really beautiful little printed Hessian bag that you can put special memories and keepsakes. A lovely little book where you can write down the memories, and then milestone cards, which are always our best sellers. So there's space that you can keep the milestone cards and then the pictures of the milestone cards that you take with the baby in there also, so really nice. And then we also have some resin items. So again, resin I feel like is something that we do very well. The feel and the weight of the product is lovely. All of the resin items that we do are totally bespoke to us, so we work on these from scratch, so from just flat artwork with our sculptors. And yeah, so every single one that we have is completely bespoke to us, developed for us, and you won't be able to buy it anywhere else. So they're lovely. So they've got the 3D element on the top and then the really cute resin relief all the way around, and they're really special. And then melamine sets again are always a really popular and commercial line for us. We've changed the product format slightly this time just to offer a point of difference from the other ones we have in the range. So this one has got the sippy cup instead of just the normal straight-sided cup that we do, a really sweet plate, and then the knife and fork. So that's just a snippet of our new collection for the everyday. And then we've also developed into our Christmas range. So the Winnie Christmas we've now run for 2 years. It's always been extremely popular, really good sellers for us. I think Winnie is one of the most commercial Disney characters, and I think will always be an evergreen. So yeah, we've kind of explored more this year. The themes are kind of really like playing on the woodland theme, so linking that in with the materials that we're using. So we've got the really beautiful Christmas Eve boxes with the laser etching. Just really special premium finishes. We've got a really sweet mug. So unlike the everyday range, this isn't infant focused. It's kind of just products for everybody, every family to enjoy. Stephen's holding some really sweet coasters which are laser engraved that come in the stand. And then again we've got another lovely keepsake box where people can keep their Christmas keepsake. So it's got a magnet, a space to keep all of the Christmas cards and lovely things that you know, little ones get on their first Christmas, and things that they can remember forever, which I think is lovely. And then we've really again tried to elevate like the finishes that we've used for our stockings and sacks. So this year we've got this really beautiful lovely embroidered detail, so everything on here is embroidered, it's not just printed on the fabric. We've got the extra bells and the bow details and the stitching. This one has room for extra detail, and they're really lovely like linen fabric, so we've really focused on premium quality just because obviously that's very in line with the brand. And yeah, I think that's it. That's a good
Great.
overview.
And the third collection and final collection we want to talk about today in our Disney range is that of Stitch, a character that our international customers in particular have been asking us for a long time, and that we've now been given permission to develop into some of these great new categories and products that you've seen elsewhere, along with Halloween. Halloween is a very fast growing seasonal event for us, a really great opportunity for us to expand our fantastic work on Christmas and bring it into some new seasonal events and occasions. And Katie, want to tell us a bit about this one?
Yeah, so I'll start with Stitch, because this has been under work for a very long time. Our export manager Leonie is ecstatic. We finally developed again resin items, like one of our unique selling points of the business, a really beautiful money bank. We feel like functional products really work well for children and for gifting. So we've got the money bank, we've got bookends, we've got a really beautiful cute snow globe with blue glitter inside, a resin relief frame. So instead of just a simple frame, we've really tried to make sure we've captured like Stitch's personality, which is what everyone knows and loves and why he's such a popular character. And then to complement that, we've also got some Christmas products. So Stephen's holding one of the stockings, which is super cute. It's got like the gold glitter detail. And then we've also got these new stockings, which are brand new. So just really fun and playful, really in line with like Stitch's personality, like I said. So super cute, like he's poking out the letters to Santa. You can add in your letter to Santa in that pocket, so it's really interactive. It's got the really cute details, like so much value in this product. A really sweet little swing tag and the sack to match. And then again, keeping in line with a really playful, fun theme, we've got some cute baubles with the pom-poms inside. Amy, our wonderful designer, has worked on all of this collection and she's done such a good job. But yeah, so even just like the small details, like the different colour ribbons on each bauble, really offer like just an extra bit of value in the product. And these will come in a beautifully designed hexagonal gift box with a lid. So year after year you can keep them in there and put them away. And then some lovely mugs. So this one is a single mug on its own. And then we also have the pair of mugs, so the Stitch and Angel characters you'll have seen in the market. They're a really popular, great pair. So one side you've got them pulling the tracker, and then on the other side you've got some editorial on there. They're really sweet.
Yeah, and exciting to announce actually that we have just re-signed or agreed to re-sign our Disney contract for this summer, and we will be getting mugs in our everyday category back again, so you'll start to see more mugs featuring in what we're doing, including our popular icons and villains ones that we had early last year. Carry on, Katie.
Yeah, and then on to Halloween. So as an occasion, we've seen Halloween grow year on year on year, and this year we finally took the plunge. We've decided to develop some really, really fun and exciting new products in this range. We have two mini collections, so approximately 15 SKUs in each of them. The first is, we'll start with the resin decks that Stephen's got. So the first is a really fun villains range. We're launching this for Halloween, but we do actually see these products as being sold year round. I think that they're so commercial and we see so much popularity with the villains. They're kind of like anti-happiness, kind of really fun, quirky side of them. So we have the two resin decks, which are fun, and then we have these really fun bright coloured glasses. So on one side they have the really fun character artwork, live fast, drive faster. I can definitely buy that when I'm late to work every morning. Cruella de Vil on the back. We have all our four most popular characters in the villains are Cruella, Ursula, the Evil Queen and Maleficent. So all of these products we have in all of those different characters. So they're really fun. Light up jars, which are a great product category for us.
Doesn't have any batteries in it.
No batteries, of course. So inside on these ones we've got the lights, which do light up, and then we've got the printed paper, which it looks so fun when it's on, and just like a great decor piece. There we go. Ursula never lets us down.
One I made earlier.
And then again, items that are just really special and a bit more unique, like the poison apple mug. We love this one in house. It's one of our favourites. And then just some more entry price point products like the plaque. They're just like a really good pickup line. Really great for decor. And yeah, like we say, we see this not being a seasonal product range, an all year round range. And then we do have a slightly more seasonal Mickey and Minnie. which I think is so cute and just really like on trend for this year. So we have the really fun pumpkin mug with the lid, great for hot chocolates. We have a sweet jar or a pencil jar or a planter, whatever you feel like you want to use. We have some lovely bigger size plaques. Yeah, multifunction. Bigger size plaques. And then we have like the showstopper piece, which is the really, really beautiful wreath, which has gone down an absolute storm. It's had such a good reaction. It is a higher price point, but we're really finding that people want like that showstopper piece in their home to decorate with, which is really good because we love designing things like that.
Great. So that's Disney for us right now. A huge portfolio. Thank you, Katie, for your help with that. There is so much Disney product in our business to look at. Over 300 SKUs of product live right now, including Christmas for this year, of which, speaking of Christmas, our Christmas range that is online and available on our website right now is already pre-ordered. Everything has been placed with the factory. We are moving forward with all of the product that you can still see on there, including our Disney range, along with some of the other new licenses that we've added to the portfolio this year, particularly in the Warner Brothers, DC Comics and Harry Potter area, some of which you'll see in a second. Let's move forward. During COVID, one of the things that was most successful in our business was home accessories and homeware items. In that respect, Hestia and Country Living remain our two biggest brands, and in this season, thrilled to have not only a new range to talk about, but a new person on board to help us with it. So Heather joined us earlier this year, and Heather is now looking after Country Living for us alongside Jess, who's not with us today, who looks after the Hestia brand. So Country Living, tell us a bit about it, Heather.
So Country Living is our garden collection, very much focused on the classic English country garden. So we wanted to create a small capsule collection of pick-up items. So this has been designed by our very talented team of designers, which a few people have mentioned already. We're very lucky to have a great group designing in-house for us. So this is all exclusive to us. So we've got some really beautiful lines across ceramic hanging plaques. We've also got the clocks, the planters, the laser cut plaques as well. So this is a really great pickup line. We did launch some items in spring and we've seen a really positive response so far, so we're really excited to have the rest of the range in for you guys to take as a capsule collection. The next part of Country Living is a little bit more fun. We've got these ceramic and metal planters, which are really perfect, not to put me off, which are really perfect to encourage kids in the garden. So getting them planting, growing things, really sort of having these little characters to help just really encourage those new people in the garden. And then for moving on to adult gifts, for mum, we've got this really beautiful set of 2 planters in reactive glaze with the raw ceramic detail. So you've got Mum's Garden and Plant Ladies, a set of 2, really perfect just to pop a little plant or a flower in there to give as a gift. And then just moving on, finally, we've got these really beautiful collection of artificial plants. We've seen these increase a lot in the market recently. For those people who are anything like me, love having plants in the house, but somehow I managed to kill everything. So luckily for me, ranges like this have really grown, and we're seeing quality really improve in these. So the detail is really spot on. These look really good. And then for the succulents collection, are curated in these really nice pots to give that sort of finish, and you don't even have to get your hands dirty. So these are really perfect for us. We've got a really great collection across a number of different price points.
Great, and I think Country Living is an area definitely worth talking a lot about. I think in our portfolio of 35 brands, it's very easy for things to get lost or not spoken about often enough, and Country Living is probably one of those. It saw them very, very rapid growth during the COVID years and has now moved on to incorporate a much better collection of products, but it's probably one we don't shout about amidst the craziness of having things like Disney 100 this year. So Heather will be working with us, and in spring 2024 you'll see so much more new stuff coming in this area, from huge outdoor planters that we've just had arrive from one of our new factories in Vietnam, to
Picnic wear.
Yeah, picnic, outdoor wear, yeah, all of this stuff. And it really exciting area for development, and for the garden centre customers out there, we've got lots more of this coming for you to take note of. So we'll move on slightly into Hestia. Hestia is a huge range of our product. In fact, one of our whole showrooms here in Manchester is on Hestia alone. And in that respect, we can't show it today because we have so little time and so much to cover. But one of the new things that we really wanted to talk about was Hestia Bloom. Heather mentioned this trend towards succulents, artificial flowers and plants becoming so big in the market, and Hestia Bloom really reflects that and is the epitome of it in our range, not just in moving on in product categories, but also in us moving on from our factory sources as well. This is not a China product, this is a very giftable product. It's all fully tested and certified, and along with all of our range here, 82% of it now comes from ethically audited and safe and technically audited factories as well. We are very unique in this industry in that respect, and we really care about our portfolio of product coming from factories that also care about the people that work there and the way in which they do their business. This product not only is a new category for us, but like everything we do, aims to fulfill a solution for our retail customers. The cart that it comes on is for sale, the category of products is for sale as well, and we're expanding and developing this year round now.
Yeah, we've seen the dried flower market really grow. It's a really big home and interiors trend. I think with the cost of living crisis, people are more cautious about their budget. So fresh flowers obviously look beautiful, but they cost they cost a lot, and then their sort of lifespan is relatively short. So with the dried flowers, you've got an option to keep it for longer. They're much easier to look after. Keep them out of direct sunlight and just give them a dust now and again. But also, as Lucy touched on earlier, we see DIY weddings as a really huge part of the market, and this means that a piece of your wedding you can keep as a nostalgic special memory of that day. So it can be your bouquet, or it can be little posies, and then you can keep that in your home as a memory, and it's not something that's just going to disappear. So it's definitely something that's growing for us, and we've got the palm spears, we've got reeds, posies, we've got quite a selection, and as Stephen said, it's going to be a growing range.
Correct. So, from the home area, we move on to gift. Gift is in the heart of everything that Widup does as a business. Everything we do is designed to be giftable as well as a self-purchase, to be collectible as well as timeless. And in that respect, we're thrilled to incorporate a lot of bespoke, exclusive designers and artwork in our portfolio. One of those new things that we're thrilled to be able to launch this spring is a brand new brand to the UK market. It has been developed in collaboration along with everything we do, and Leonie from our team here, who's waiting for me, has been working on this with Adi and Bianca. Tell us a little bit about them and this amazing brand.
Okay, so this is Karamia. Karamia is a brand owned by Adi and Bianca. They are a mother and daughter team from South Africa, and as you can see, we have now teamed up with them and developed a beautiful capsule collection to start with of African-inspired products. As you can see, they've got beautiful, bold prints, lots of beautiful colours. There's a lot of black and gold detailing to kind of accentuate the luxury and glamour of the product. There's 3 different categories. We've gone into home fragrance that incorporates candles and diffusers. We have the jewellery boxes and umbrellas. The patterns are sort of seen throughout, and the quality of the product is superb, and you can see inside a lot of the lovely bold prints, and they're just made fantastically. The home fragrance, the fragrances are bold. Think of hotel luxury, with scents like wild mint, bergamot, lavender, really strong and really do fill the room with a gorgeous scent. And a lot of it all comes in this really nice sort of dust cover, little pouch to protect it. It's a really, really great quality product.
And we'll be extending this range like all of those that you've seen here. It's available for you to see in our showroom now. New product coming throughout the year, including, in fact, our next launch that will be on July the 4th. With that in mind, just wanted to say, as we're going through this, particularly for our customers on social media, if you have questions about things like this, the backstory, the why behind the what, along with what we're doing to launch it today, then reach out either now live on our Instagram and social media. You can ask us a question and we'll be happy to answer those as we go here. But in addition, if you want to reach out to us afterwards, remember that sales@widup.co.uk email address, or calling us on 01616881226. If you have questions, please pop them on the chat now and we'll answer those as we go through. But we'll move on, we're short of time today. The next thing I want to talk about is a fantastic new license that we added to our range in 2022. Warner Brothers and their huge portfolio of artists, something I've been seeking for a while, and we were not only thrilled to bring Warner Brothers, the portfolio itself, on board, but some of their key properties that they represent, one of which is Harry Potter. And a massive Harry Potter fan. I thought she might have dressed up for the occasion, to be honest.
Not
Lucy.
today, but nearly.
Tell us about this brand.
I am a super huge Harry Potter fan, and I'm really excited to showcase this product today. When we've looked at Harry Potter and how we could make it different, there's so many items in the marketplace, and we really wanted to work on something that felt unique and different. So this range is called Alumni, and we really tried to immerse ourselves in the wizarding world. So when we approached this with Anna, the designer, we tried to really think about what would be in Dumbledore's office, what would a student have from their time at Hogwarts, and what would that look like, how would it feel. So we've brought in that kind of magical faded grandeur through elements like the velveteen, the tassels, the hanging tassels here, metal embossed icons, antiqued gold finishes that really feel like they've got that history of magic behind it. So when we're talking about the students at Hogwarts, of course, every student has their house. So we've got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin.
What are you, Lucy?
I'm a Ravenclaw, that's the blue. And I think memories from that time at Hogwarts, you've got your backpack and your lunch bag. And again, these are useful practical items, but they've also got the detailing on them that ties in with the velvet, the gold. Okay, and the charms and the wash bags here, which are really important. We've got key places from the Harry Potter world, and also some spells that really tie in with that student's time at Hogwarts. One thing I really want to focus on today as well is our 3D collectibles. So these are real pieces that have got beautiful detailing quality. In fact, Stephen, if you could just hold this, this is one of our wall
Much
plaques.
better than me to look at anyway.
Careful. So again, this is like a really beautiful crest, and it's really lovely quality, and it could grace anybody's great hall or my dining room at home. But yes,
Is it a great
hall? Yes, I'm really, really pleased with this, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
Don't we also have some glow-in-the-dark finishes coming through on this product?
Yes, so this is only a small section of the product in the range, and this is just for today, but you'll see the whole product. This is also supported by mood shots and catalogues. We've got a really beautiful mood shot that's been done to support anybody's websites, and the catalogue's available soon.
And we would be thrilled to get you to come to our showroom and see this one, because we've built our very own Diagon Alley. We have our one shop, I've forgotten the Ollivander's one shop here,
yes.
and the life-size Hogwarts Express train for you to not only sit on and get your picture with, but to buy for your shop to make it show and showcase this amazing, wonderful collection that Lucy and the team have created without having to spend the same amount of expenses receipts that Lucy and the team had to get immersed in this amazing collection.
It's all about the research.
There'll be more of this to come, particularly in our Christmas decorations range. We're expanding this year on year and across the Warner Brothers portfolio, whether that's DC Comics or some of the niche properties that we have not yet launched, such as Friends. You'll be seeing more of this coming through as we go into our 2024 collection in particular. We'll move on. Again, we're short of time. Men's and ladies' gifts is a key part of what Widup has done for years and years, from the silver-plated gifts that we bought back in the 1980s and the clocks that we developed, to some of the wonderful candles and other collections that we have today. Leonie is our brand development manager for men's and ladies' gifts, and in that respect she covers some of our most interesting portfolio of own developed and distributed brands, one of which is Madman. We softly launched Madman in the collection back in 2021, and it's a fantastic distributorship from America. MAD stands for Make a Difference. This company, which is US based, actually represents not only a wonderful men's gifting product, but the story behind it is incredible. Keith and his family, with $700 alone, started this company to make better gifts, but also to give back. With every purchase of MAD or Make a Difference product, it gives a donation to an orphanage in the Dominican Republic, and this product is giving back to the community as well as providing great gift items for us and for the US market. We've been expanding with them now significantly this year. Leonie, ping through some of the new items for
Yeah,
us.
so for our summer launch, we've got some really, really nice products. One thing that's been super popular for us in this range previously has been the multi-tools that seem to just do really well, whether that's a self-purchase or a gift for the guy in your life. But we've launched quite a few more of those, but then we've expanded into some of the barware, which we've seen become very popular for us as a gift in general, with some really, quirky shapes, a little piece there to hold your cigar, if you have one, smoke, and just some really, really beautiful sets as a gift. Some really beautiful wallets. The quality is superb on these. And some really nice functional items like this sort of roll-up water bottle for camping or sports. And we only look to expand this. There's stuff coming all the time from America, so.
Great. Harvey Makin, which is the parent above Madman on our website, if you're shopping for these collections, also is expanding and incorporating more bar and gifting items.
Yeah, more bar and gifting items. These we sourced recently, and not just sort of the glassware and the functionality of it, but the fact that this can be a real centerpiece to your bar area in the home. It's got, these beautiful wooden sets, barrels, beautiful little gifts. It's almost like already in the gift box for you, and it just makes it that little bit more special than just the glassware on its own. We only see this increasing and us launching more in the coming seasons.
Yeah, and I just mentioned before that distributorships remains a key part of what Widup does in an area where we're launching a new category or looking to expand into something we don't already have. Aromatherapy company represents a hugely important part of our portfolio and a distributorship from the opposite side of the world in that it comes from New Zealand.
Yes. So this season we've launched this small capsule collection. It's a little bit different to the sort of main therapy collection that we do, but it's still beautifully understated, very nice in the home, nice muted tones, musky scents with coconut, sea salt, based on that kind of Ibiza beach, taking you on holiday in the home.
Sounds great.
Yeah. And then lastly, we have, in our Serenity collection, we have just launched these beautiful crystal trees. We have the sort of rose quartz, the white jade, the amethyst, citrine, and also the wishing tree, which includes all 7 of the chakras. These are not only beautiful in the home, but a lovely little gift, whether that's for a friend or a family member. It brings peace and tranquility into the home. These have been hugely popular. We only see this growing. A lot of people are into that kind of calmness and bringing that into their home and giving it to their friends and family.
Bring it on, I'd love some of that in my house. Okay, thank you, Leonie. So much new ladies and men's gifting product to come. But the final brand I want to talk to you about today, I'm conscious that we have been on for nearly an hour, is the new, biggest and most different thing that we are launching in our portfolio this summer, and that is Now or Never Studios. Now or Never Studios is really all about what it says on the tin. Product for now or for never. Product to capture the zeitgeist, to make sure that we are creating things for you, our customers, according to what you need now or never. And in that respect, this UK finished product, which we create here on site in Manchester now from today, is the start of our King Charles collection. It's also the start of us launching a whole heap of new product that is specifically for you in your store. In that respect, why have we done it is the important starting point. The main reason, other than the fact that China is not as reliable for us as a source now for creating product quickly and affordably, is that we want to be able to create product that is right on trend right now and manufacture it for you right here, right now. Now or Never represents a huge portfolio of blank items. Items that you can personalize with artwork that you know will sell in your shop for as low an MOQ as 15 to 20 pieces on some items. That means you don't have to go to Asia or the Far East to find product at a lower MOQ to fit your need. You can now come to us and design it with us and partner with us and collaborate with us to create things here specifically for your needs in your shop, particularly in those areas of tourist attractions or in creating stuff in your brand that you know you need for a specific event, a specific promotion, or even a specific tourist occasion or something in your shop. In that respect, let's talk through the process of Now or Never. Step 1 of the 4 very easy stages is for you to select your product. I'm going to show you in a second some of the blanks that we have available today at launch that are already in stock, and you could personalize these from tomorrow, literally. That portfolio of around about 40 to 50 items is all here now, and it incorporates everything from home gifting such as cheese boards to some of the really exciting plaques and giftable items that you've seen elsewhere in our showroom. You will see these products featuring in our brands for sure, because we'll be using them ourselves, but you'll also be able to customize them to exactly your need and your price point and your brand for your shop. So step 1, after choosing your format, you will move on to step 2, which is choosing your artwork. We're well aware that not everybody has the creative or imaginative mind as our design function may have, and we're here to help you create that product specifically for your shop. We are launching today, as well as the product itself and this brand, Now or Never Studios, we're also launching 2 artwork packs. Artwork pack number 1 is Anderson Design Group. The Anderson family, Joel and his son, are based in Nashville, Tennessee. They are an Emmy award-winning illustration studio. They create these incredible vintage travel posters like you see here. They have over 600 prints to choose from today. And you can apply this art in a variety of different ways across all of the blanks that you're going to see here. Not only can you apply this art as is, but you can also customize it. If pigs swimming in the ocean near the beach happens to be like Oldham here, and you want to change the Bahamas to say Oldham, we're happy to do that for you, as are they. We will provide you back a print proof of your artwork on that product for you to approve before you go ahead and confirm and finalize your order that you'll pay a deposit on. And then we go straight into production, manufactured and finished here in-house and shipped directly to you in one go to one location. So Anderson Design Group represents a huge portfolio of that wonderful vintage style artwork. In addition to that, we're working with a local artist, Julia Seaton. Julia is a wonderful Stockport-based artist who we have an exclusive arrangement with now to develop art such as this for all of the most famous UK tourist attractions, tourist destinations, to create products specifically for those needs. Her portfolio, like the Anderson portfolio, is available in our catalogue, which you can get via link or from your sales representative today. It comes with a price list and is specific to what you will be looking for. You can keep it for posterity and also place your orders uniquely with the codes that are in this catalogue right now. Step 3, once you've picked your artwork, and the final 2 combinations of artwork, by the way, are not only choosing art from our brand or licenses, but you providing your specific artwork for your own brand. We can apply that as well in the exact same way. Is to move on then to finalising that design. As I said, we'll provide you with a print proof that you can then see that mock-up and approve yourself before it goes into production. And then finally, we go on with production. As I said, all in-house here and capable of us producing well over 1,000 pieces a day of new items right here on our site in Manchester. Some examples of how that can be applied on the products that we already have available are by changing the language. So for those of you abroad, our international customers who represent an ever-growing part of our portfolio, we have a huge range of our existing branded product that can be re-customized in your language. If you want to take Bambino items, for example, Hestia items, we can apply all of these in different languages as long as you're prepared to check them for us, because we have no idea what this says. But we can do that here in-house and create custom pieces of artwork specifically for you. As I said, there are around 50 pieces of product available and formats in our blank portfolio from day one, ranging from the popular cottage garden heart plaques that you'll have seen in our Mother's Day range this summer, bone china mugs of all different colours and varieties, light-up items, bone china trinket boxes, Christmas decorations, and if you want bespoke Christmas items for this year, we can still do those for you as well. We have everything from cheese boards to our most common items in our sentiment portfolio, that of the plaques. This is British redwood from British forests of sustainable forests, and we're able to do this in a customised way from today for you. So, that's it. We've been here for an hour. We've shown you a tiny snippet of the newness that's available. Our showrooms are open every day of the week now. and available from today with all this new product in for you to see. Check out our website, widup.co.uk, check out our social media, watch back these posts and comments, and look at the product as soon as you can, because it's obviously only available until it's sold out. Thank you so much for joining us. Please come back on July the 4th for our autumn launch. We'll be excited to see you again very soon. Thanks very much.